List view display. Let's go up to our external references and make sure we're in the list view. So I'm over here, I'm in the list view, and we are then looking at all the external references. We see the list over here. We see this is our host drawing. Our top one's our host drawing. These three are external references in the listed view. Also down below we have details. So we actually tell us a little bit about this one. So if I were to pull this down a little bit more, and I can get some very good details about this particular drawing here, external drawing, down in the details. One of the most important things about the external reference is its status. Our status is very important. In the host drawing we have it being opened, so it means that drawing is open. But down in our external references we have a variety of possible statuses. Number one, loaded means that the X reference is attached to our drawing. Unloaded means it's attached, but we can't display it or regenerate it for some reason. Unreferenced means that an X reference has nested X references that were not found or resolved, and an unreferenced XREF cannot be displayed. So what happened was somebody changed a folder name or a file name or the location of where those folders were stored and altered it, and now it can't find it at this point. Not found means an X reference file is not found in the specified paths. So we just couldn't find it. It wasn't in the support path in options, and it wasn't in the same folder as our host file. Unresolved means the X reference file is missing and can't be found. So somewhere somebody changed it and it can't be found at this point. An orphan means that the parent of the nested drawing cannot be found. So we found the child X references, but we can't find the parent X reference. So typically you can come down here in the details and find the saved path, and we can find the found path. So we can actually hunt for them in our found path. And these things get moved around by some of your team members of your on your team, in your organization, etc. Also, when we looked at the saved paths over here, a couple of things that we see. Number one is if we just a period represents the host drawing, but when we see two periods and a backslash, these characters represent that AutoCAD is going to move up one folder in the file structure. So it's going to jump back up one folder. And if we have a multiple of these, that means it's jumping up multiple times. So here we went from documents and we went up the tree to Bordeaux. So that was one of them. Then we went up the tree to users. That was two of those. And then we went up the tree to C drive. So we have 3 times and went up the tree up to a bigger branch or towards the trunk of the tree. So these are the smaller branches, these are the bigger trunks, if you will. So when you have relative paths, you need to pay attention to these little characters. These represents moving up multiple folders.